shots in the 1400 block of Mezar Street on October 20th. She died almost later as shock trauma. On Tuesday, police took 46-year-old Courtney Jones into custody in the 700 block of E22nd Street. He's been held without bail at central booking on first-degree murder charges. Police haven't revealed the motives and don't say if Mabel or Jones knew each other. But I will keep you posted on if it happens. Let me see. Homeless is forced to leave encampment in downtown Baltimore. Mayor Jack Young's office confirmed to officials and city is working to dismantle homeless encampments underneath the I-83 bridge in Guilford Avenue and Central Street by November 19th. About 30 individuals live in the encampment that sits just a few blocks from City Hall. Advocates who work to support these homeless men and women say it's their safe haven during the pandemic. Vizika Bazemore, one of the advocates, say the city's leaders need to make pavement a permanent housing plan for these people to, according to the CDC guidelines. She also wants the city to provide COVID-19 testing for homelessness and a safe place for them to be isolated. Enough is enough, Baltimore City said to Bazemore, said to Baltimore City. On Tuesday, no trespassing signs were posted on the encampment, explaining the area would be cleaned next week on November 18th. The signs give people in living in tents city about a week until they will be forced to go somewhere else. Where the city wants them to go, who knows, says one homeless person. They deserve the right to live, said another advocate. They deserve housing. They deserve respect. So this is going on right now on today. That's sad. Let me see what time it is still. I'm going to go over my time. Thank you. We'll take a quick break and we'll right back to what's up for tomorrow and my final thoughts. This is getting good. This is Baltimore Talking Live with Aaron Green at the Q. Thanks for listening. Right back in 2 and 2.
my party house, I'm afraid to come outside. Although I'm filled with love, I'm afraid they'll hurt my pride. So I play the part I feel they want of me, and I pull the shade so I won't see them seeing me. Having hard times in this crazy town. Having hard times. There's no love to be found. Having hard times in this crazy town. Having hard times. There's no love to be found. From my body house, I feel like
Jesus Christ, man. This is Baltimore Talking Live with Dr. Q, your host, and co-host is me, Aaron Green. And I want to talk to you about what's up for tomorrow. Man, you let the song breathe. Jesus Christ. Tomorrow will be Family Fun Friday. You will have your monologue, your Black History Minute. What's up for Monday, which is, I hope I'm reading it right. And the hot seats will be Joe Gilbert. People know Joe Gilbert is a good fan, a good friend of the show. He's done on a Trayvon Martin hoax, and also very political documentaries. I will talk to him about Breonna Taylor, and also, is he tired of this race war going on with these cases and other stuff. Then we talk to know your rights. What would you do? Dr. Q would sit with me, and we'll talk about what would you do. Several stories, and then we'll talk about what's new in Baltimore and my final thoughts. Well, all this is goodness and more. It will be bemoretalk.org. That's bemoretalk.org. Here you find the homepage of Almost Talking Live. You'll catch our past episodes on demand from Season 1 and Season 2 and beyond. You'll catch our bios of who we are about and what we're here for. And all you check our social schedule, what's coming in, what's coming out. Who knows? Everything happens at Almost Talking Live with unscripted, unrehearsed. Real people, real talk. We are in weekdays from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., but sometimes the party does keep on going a little bit longer. But you got any comments or questions to know about where's Dr. Q, or why I'm here for the longest time, feel free to ask us. My number is 917-889-8825. Once again, that's 917-889-8825. And call in, press 1 to speak to us. If not, listening to you. The Baltimore Talking Live, unscripted, unrehearsed. Real people, real talk. Now the time is winding down. It's time for closing arguments. And now it's time for my final thoughts. A lot has been going on this past couple of weeks before we, went on hiatus. I've been doing a lot of stuff around my life and trying to improve on my life and what is going on too. And when I have the time to it, I speak on what's going on with me and everything else. But I watched a movie called Bad Hair. It was a horror movie. Yes, a horror movie that features black people in appearances, especially coming to black women in appearances. The movie is basically, synopsis is, this girl who has natural hair texture told that, she was disrespected a lot, not getting recognized. Her boyfriend that she dated cheated on her, and he wanted to move on. She's about to lose her job until one producer from a new job till about her hair. And as she's about to lose her job, not only that, a couple other friends are about to lose their jobs as well, because it was the 80s, 1988, be exact. Television is not able to do urban networks. Yes, the word urban comes to thrown around every time around that movie, because no such thing as hip hop. It was always urban media, and they don't want natural hair texture girls running the network. So the new network basically look at the girls and fire them. One of them basically speak up, and basically she was ignored until one executive producer came in and said, "Who does your hair?" And said, "Myself." And basically she gave her this address to the salon. They basically done up her hair, and the weave is basically come from, has demonic powers, and basically would turn the person who has the weave on as a demon. Boy, much of the storyline. But the movie talks about, hair texture and black women, and the fact of the matter is, for years, we always kept our appearances, even since slavery days, always kept our appearances during the times, and always, get treated as such. When we look dirty, but we're clean up, we get treated with respect. What goes on to say, I used to work at a job a long time ago at a warehouse, me and my supervisor. And it was our first meeting ever. I was there, he was there. We was finishing working, and we had to go upstairs to represent not only ourselves, but our little company to our bosses in the hospital and everything else. We're trying to clean ourselves off, and when we didn't have time to do that, dust ourselves off, because we work in a warehouse. It's full of dust and dirt. Boxes are dust and dirty, and we're trying to basically clean ourselves off for the general public. As we were in the meeting, our boss points the fact that we are dirty, looking at dirty people, whatever, which is very uncalled for. And everybody laughed at us, and it was the worst meeting ever. The boss was white, and he was an asshole towards us. We didn't have a raise in 5 years during that time. Every time we ask for a raise, we get like pizza parties, which is kind of weird for grown folks to get pizza parties. And looking back at it, corporations always do so bad to people. And give people no respect. We make you, the person that doesn't want to work, who basically do number crunches, who wanted to basically don't want to be above with chores look good. But instead you took advantage of your employees and make them look bad. As we went downstairs after the meeting, me and my supervisor, who is, I think he was much older than I was, he was upset. He was pissed, upset, and he should be. We got insulted by a guy